This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
Championship Wrestling, bringing you great wrestling action, sanctioned by the NWA, National Wrestling Alliance.
Welcome to World Championship Wrestling, and Tony, here's your co-host.
David, you don't know how glad I am to see you back, because this man, we got a couple of things to talk about. Can we talk about him first of all?
Go ahead. I got a couple things to talk about too, so you better get to me.
Okay, first of all, we told you that in 30 days' time we would tell you the site of the 1987 Jim Crockett Senior Memorial Cup Tag Team Tournament. We're going to have that announcement here with you today. Also, the Road Warriors will be here. They'll have the cup with them.
That's right,
the cup they won in New Orleans. News about the Great American Bash 86 coming your way this summer. And the words of the James boys. They're on the breath, the tongue of every wrestling fan.
The breath, the tongue. What are you giving, an anatomy lesson? Let me tell you something. First of all, because Baby Doll was the start of all my problems, I brought her a peace present, a peace offering. The Mama Cass Elliott workout tape for you right here, Baby Doll. And let me tell you something else. The James boys always striking under cover of the night, under cover of darkness. You know why? Because they're a bunch of cowards. You saw what they tried to do to me, Tony Schiavone.
I sure did.
You know what would happen if Bobby and Dennis hadn't have been along to save me? There's no telling what would happen to me. I would not be standing here right now. That might make you happy, but it don't make me happy, and it don't make my mother happy. Well, let me tell you something, Dusty Rhodes and Magnum TA, because everybody knows that's who you are, James boys. You think it's 1875. You're outlaws in the Old West. Well, let me tell you something. I don't like people that ride around in pickup trucks and spit on the ground and listen to Waylon and Willie and Hank and Sam and Pete and Bob, because they stink and you stink, and I'm going to have the Midnight Express unmask you, James boys, and show everybody just exactly that you are Magnum TA and Dusty Rhodes. And then the president of the NWA, Bob Geigel, is going to fine them and suspend them, maybe indefinitely, and get them out of professional wrestling where they got no place in the first place, and then they'll be out of my hair. I can't even turn around. I can't even turn my back, because I never know when they're coming after me.
I think he's going to. Let's go to the ring, because we've got a great match.
Well, he was fired up, and Magnum got quite the pop.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, once again, the pitfalls of bringing somebody into the ring.
Yep.
When a guy is talking, but it just makes them talk louder and project more and whatever. And I don't think this match is going to last that long. As a matter of fact, there it is right there. Must have a short show today.
My God,
it's a world record.
Yeah, that's faster than Goldberg.
Mm-hmm.
Belly to belly, and we're out of here. Got them Austin Hall boots, United States champion, and here we go with the rock and rolls.
These men, the Rock and Roll Express, concerned about the world champion Ric Flair, but not only that, the other two horsemen, Tully Blanchard, Arn Anderson.
That's right, Tony. You know, a lot of people is running as a Rock and Roll Express splitting up. No, we're not splitting up. We're in singles right now because Ric Flair will run his nose about a lot of things. Let me tell you something, Ric Flair. Rock and roll is here. It ain't never going to die, baby.
That's right. You know, and Ric Flair wants to run down Arn Anderson or Tully Blanchard. Well, bring it on down, Ric Flair. Because when we get together, all we do is create Snowman Weather and you and Tully Blanchard, Arn Anderson, and J.J. Dillon, or anybody else that want to find out what the Rock and Roll Express is made out of. You surely will, baby. So let me tell you another thing, Tony. You know, Ric Flair is coming out here putting down all the nice people that stand behind the Rock and Roll Express. Talk about they talk about the little team boppers and all their undergarments. But you know, Ric Flair, I made it to High Regency, told me to give this right here to you. You know, you talk about your big girls, but this big is being just a little bit too ridiculous. So she told me to give it back to you, brother, and we'll see you wherever you want to be, baby. It might be in Baltimore or it might be in Cincinnati, but we're coming for you. Woo!
The Rock and Roll Express will be back right after this time.
Real question: how did Ricky get Lois's drawers?
on the stolen from the line and back. We don't have a dryer. We have a clothesline.
Fit on, you look like a JC selling jelly. Let me tell you something, just like I said before, the James boys. I can't go anywhere. I can't turn my back. I can't look behind me, but I don't know what to do because you never know when those psycho idiots, the James boys, are going to pop out and try to do something to me. And the only way that they can do that is by coming out under cover of darkness, by wearing masks on their face because they're cowards, because they wouldn't fight nobody straight up face to face. But I want to show you two men right now who are true champions, who always follow the rules, who do everything in the broad light of day, just like true champions and gentlemen should. Ladies and gentlemen, the tag team champions of the world, Loverboy Dennis and beautiful Bobby, the Midnight Express.
So we get two inside of 12 minutes here. Two Jim Cornette promos. I got to tell you, I'm hoping for two more.
I can listen to him all day.
Yeah, literally, if there was a best of and it was just him one after another, I'd be okay with it.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, you could have Jim Cornette, you could have Ric Flair, and you could have Arn Anderson and Tully, and that would be enough for me. And Dusty, of course.
Hey, let me ask you.
Yeah.
Over the weekend, we learned that Mr. New Jack from ECW was no longer with us. Did you ever meet New Jack, or were you just introduced to him through our podcast?
Just through our podcast. Just heard you talk about him, just watched Dark Side of the Ring. That's the only thing I knew about him.
Sad to see him go.
Did you ever get to meet him?
I did. He was fantastic.
Yeah, I've heard he was a pretty good guy, really. Like most guys in wrestling are.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.